everyone, Daria here, and this is where politics and makeup meet, where I talk about politics, social justice issues, and other things going on this planet while I do my makeup. And today's topic is, should men wear makeup? Okay, so let's get started. First, I'm going to start on my eyes, and that's actually where I'm going to start with this video too. So my first question when I was doing my research for this was there ever a time when it was socially acceptable for men to wear makeup? And the answer is yes. In fact, if we go all the way back to 3000 or 4000 BCE, back then we had Egyptians, both men and women, wearing makeup. Even the poor. Although wearing makeup was a symbol of wealth and status, but the Egyptians were the ones who, as far as I know, they were the ones who invented the cat eye look. So we can thank them. In fact, they love the cat eye look so much they even thought that it pleased the gods, I believe Ra and Oro. Please correct me on that if I'm wrong on that one. So they would use kohl, K-O-H-L, primarily in their eyeliner. Not only was their eyeliner for cosmetic purposes, but it was also like I said, to please the gods, and also it supposedly warded off infection and helped to keep the sun out of their eyes. They also wore malachite, which is a green color. Would use that for eyeliner as well. In fact, King Tutankhamun would often, before fancy state dinners, would put on elaborate eye makeup, and he would also use malachite, I believe in the lower area, lower lid. In my research, I also found that it was more like skincare that came even before actual like makeup. I figured out that animal fats were great moisturizers. The ancient Romans, they loved their makeup too, especially the guys. They liked to use rouge and use some lipstick to brighten their lips as well, and that was typically a sign of status and wealth. Also, seems like that was kind of a theme throughout human history, is this idea that makeup and status go together. But it wasn't always that way. I mean, such as like during ancient Egypt, the poor also wore eye makeup, and I'm certain that I'm gonna miss a whole bunch in cosmetic history. So one interesting thing, I was kind of surprised to find out when I was doing my research for this particular episode, was that ancient Romans, Chinese, and Babylonian men used nail polish to signify by color what your rank in society was. So it wasn't just about, looking good. It had utilitarian purposes too. Oh, and this is my new mirror. Got my new 40s style mirror here. Or not really style, it's from the 40s. Okay, so I'm not very good at doing eyeliner So I'm just gonna go ahead and do my eyebrows and eyeliner off camera. So I'll be right back. So for most of human history, both men and women wore makeup. However, once we get to the 1800s and the time of Queen Victoria and the Catholic Church, as well as the Church of England, agreed that makeup was an abomination. It was the devil's work, and therefore it should not be worn by anyone but sex workers. They also attributed makeup to femininity and vanity, so there went makeup for men too. So that's kind of how it's been for a while, really, or had been, you know. And in some respects, I think some people do find, even today, heavy makeup especially, as being slutty. I know, how terrible. It's just makeup, folks. Just makeup. I personally find that quite amazing, you know, how much the church, you know, had to do with changing what had been going on for thousands of years. I mean, that just goes to show that the power, you know, of the church. But then we start getting into the silent movies. So we're, you know, headed up obviously into the 1900s then. And kind of needed men to wear makeup so that they would, you know, look appropriate on camera. So obviously it was okay to do that, but nothing else. Now I'm gonna scoot even further up and go to the 70s. So in the 70s, that's when men in the music industry, such as like Kiss, especially David Bowie, Prince, and whatnot, they started wearing makeup for their performances. It became acceptable for men to wear makeup for performances, but not for everyday use. So now we get into the 80s and we kind of have the same thing. And then kind of get into the 90s and you see more men wearing like black eyeliner. So as time goes on, we see more and more men, now very few, but more, using concealer, foundation, you know, to correct their skin. So, question. Should men wear makeup? I say yes, if they want to. Absolutely. It's just makeup. I feel more confident when I wear makeup, and if a man wants to wear makeup so that he feels a little bit more confident in himself, then why not? Like, it's okay if you don't want to wear makeup. It's okay if you do want to wear makeup. It has nothing to do with how promiscuous or not promiscuous you may be. It's something that humans have enjoyed doing for thousands of years. And obviously, I enjoy it myself. So I'm gonna finish up here and line my lips. I'm not gonna line my lips. I need to put on my concealer. So today we've got men such as Manny, MUA, James Charles, Patrick Starr, several people, you know, obviously, especially on social media platforms such as YouTube, where men are wearing makeup, teaching others how to apply makeup. In Korea, the boy bands have been very influential in changing, you know, Korean societies, you know, their thoughts and beliefs on men wearing makeup, and apparently it's fairly common. There are several lines of makeup that are just for men. Chanel has Boy de Chanel. And obviously I kind of made a mistake there and went ahead and put my blush on first, but it's not a big deal. That's one great thing about makeup, is usually you can fix it. If you forgot something, usually you can go back. Speaking of Patrick Starr, here's one of his liners from, I'm not sure which collab this was from. I believe he did like 2 or 3 collabs with MAC, and now he's got his own line. Okay, so there is the look. Yes, men, if you want to wear makeup, by gosh, wear makeup. You want to cover up, you know, a little pimple or two, or, you know, you got a hangover and you want to cover up some of your, you know, bags, or, you know, the dark circles under your eyes, go for it. Makeup is for everyone who wants to wear it. I hope you have a fantastic day, and remember, you have worth. Bye for now.